In this video I'm going to import new contacts in Outlook from an external Excel file. Well, first of all, if you don't want your contacts to be mixed up with any existing contacts that are already in your Outlook, you might want to create a new contact folder for this. So that's what I will do now. I go to File and then New and then Folder. Now give it a name, for instance Contacts 2. The folder contains, open up the list and select contact items so you can actually save contact information in this folder. Now where do you want to save the folder? So select it, for example, personal folders. Click on OK. Now if I go over here to contacts, I can see my newly created contacts 2 folder. So that's that. Now I go to Excel and this file should contain all the contact information that you want to import into Outlook. As you can see, I only have 3 people over here. This is just an example, and I only have 3 columns. Of course, you probably have more columns, maybe one for a city or country or a phone number or whatever. Keep in mind that the first line in your Excel sheet should contain labels for each column. Now you need to do one more thing. You need to tell Outlook later on what range of cells you want to import. So in this case, the range of cells that I want to import into Outlook is this range. Now this is selected easily because there are only 4 rows and 3 columns. If you have a huge Excel file, you better select just cell A1 and then press your Shift and Control key together, hold them, and then press the arrow keys on your keyboard to the right and down, and everything is selected at once. Now you need to give this range a name, so you need to create a named range. I'll click over here in the name box and give it a name, for instance contacts, doesn't matter what name, press enter. Now if I want to double check, I can select something else, press this arrow here and select contacts, and my range is selected again. So this is okay. Now I need to save this. First of all, I use Excel 2007, as you see. I also use Outlook 2007, but strangely enough I cannot import any Excel 2007 file. So I need to save it as an old Excel file. So I go to Save As, give it a name, and now I need to change this file type, and I change it to the XLS extension. And now save it, for instance, on your desktop. Click Save. That's that. Now I go back to Outlook. The only thing I need to do now is import everything. So I go to File and then Import and Export. Now I need to select Import from another program or file. Press Next. Then I'll select Microsoft Excel. And Next again. Now I need to locate the file that I want to import. Press Browse. Go to my desktop. This is the file that I want to import. Click OK. And now you can select one of these 3 options. I'll probably don't want any duplicate items, so I'll click on this one. Push Next, and then select where you want to import your contacts to. Contacts 2 in this case. Press Next. Get an error message. You need to close Excel in order to import it. Okay, do it again. Well, that's okay. Now I want to check if the fields in my of the columns in my Excel file are correctly mapped into the Outlook fields. So I'll press this button, Map Custom Fields. Now as you can see, here on the left are all the fields within Outlook, and on the right should be all the columns from the Excel file. So as you can see, the name column from Excel is correctly mapped to the name field in Outlook, and the email field should be correctly mapped. Now the street column is not correctly mapped because I used a Dutch name for it, so I need to map this by hand. Now if this is a business address, for example, I open up business address and then I drag this field over here, and now you can see it's correctly mapped. So I'm ready. Click on OK. Finish. It'll import everything, and there you are.